After having such a good training, having such a good exposure in different parts of the world, why you have chosen to remain unemployed?
Sir, when I graduated, I worked for 1 year with ICICI Bank, Mumbai. But after that, I felt I needed more time to devote to studies because there is a rigorous process that one has to go through. So
you were product manager in ICICI.
Right, sir.
A biotech engineer being manager of product of financial nature. Which kind of financial products you were looking at?
Sir, I was managing the online portfolio for loans. So auto loan, personal loans, credit cards. So I was looking into those products.
What's the use of being a scientific training, biochemical, biotechnology? India, this is why India is lagging behind in technological progress.
Sir, here I would like to say, I decided to appear for civil services towards the end of my graduation. So going to ICICI Bank was more of a financial necessity for me because I did not want to prepare. So I wanted to have financial independence while I wanted to also prepare for the.
So are you confident that as administrator you can contribute to nation building better than being a biotech scientist and engineer?
Sir, I think I'll be contributing in a much more constructive way. I think this is because of two reasons. One, I find my passion and my inner calling in this direction more. And this is because throughout IIT, I have explored that I have always felt that there are two worlds. One which is wealthy, which is rich and which is prosperous and which is even aspiring for higher goals. But there is another strata of the society where even the basic necessities of life are missing. And this experience, it got manifested at various levels, especially when I got to explore the outside the country also. So I found that much more needs to be done in this side. I do not deny the fact that research is also important, but I found I found a greater role in this side because I come from Mewat and I have seen the difficulties of that area. So for me, it was not
wealth disparity is widening consistently. 1% Indians are having control over 73% of national wealth. Remaining 99% citizens are having only 27% wealth distributed among them. What measures you will take as an administrator to contain at least this widening wealth disparity?
Sir, I believe first of all we need to empower our workforce, especially that workforce which is not finding itself a good way to contribute to nation building, and for that health and education are the basic prerequisites. So I would make sure that in my district as an administrator, these two faculties, these two basic necessities are available at a more accessible and in a more affordable manner. So that will be the first thing. Then second is that to contribute and to earn for themselves, they have to be engaged in some constructive employment activities. So I'll make sure that people in agriculture, if they are involved, it is remunerative. If they are in industries, they get minimum wages.
You are assuming that you'll be an IAS officer. Let's say you are selected as an IPS officer. You are appointed as superintendent of police of a district.
Okay, sir.
Then what measures you will take?
Sir, I'll ensure that the poor, they are, I think, the worst affected by this inequality, and they are also somebody who do not have enough capacity to fight for their cases, especially when they get caught up in a legal battle. So I will make sure that some kind of legal assistance is always available to them. At the same time, I'll ensure that safety, especially for women, is available. And that we can do by either involving the community as a measure, or we can also identify certain hotspots of the region and then take a targeted approach to tackling crime.